Hello everybody, welcome to Oldest Dirt Racing. Things got a little chaotic around here the last week or so. So we ended up, we went to practice with our LS engine and then we pulled that out on Sunday. Mara and I did that. And that motor we're just going to shove under the bench and use it for the rest of the season. It ran well at practice. Our lap times were as good as anybody really. And so this here motor that we put in, that's a Spec head Brodex motor, and that's Dennis Gencola's, and thank him a lot for teaming up with us this year. And this will allow us to race more than we normally do. And I just a firm believer that the more you race, the better you're going to get. And when you only got one motor, you're sort of limited to how many races you're going to run. And I don't know about the LS motor over at Ranchville. I could be wrong about that, but I think the Spec head motor is going to be a stronger engine over there. And so we can go there on Friday nights, Maryville on Saturday nights, and then possibly some road trips to Cornwall. They got quite a few special events this year. They're doing a really good job down there, and it is 6 hours, but we might have some help with some fuel and motorhome to get ourselves down there. And we'll most likely be going there in October for their Canadian Super Dirt Week, which has turned into a really cool event. And so I'd like to get there a few more times. I never really raced there until I think the first time was 3 years ago. We went to the Sportsman event, and then we went back with the modified event, and we did qualify for, I think we never qualified for one race out of the 4 that we ran there. And so we got some laps in. It is a different deal, and but I think we're getting better. I think I know what to do there. So, but fun place to go, and doing the whole Canadian thing, right? But so yeah, so Mara and I put this motor in on Sunday, and the problem with this is that it doesn't take the LS water pump and power steering and all that, because the water pump sits out so much further. So you got to get the whole different pulley system on the front of the motor. That's all different, and so that's what I'm hooking up now, and it just takes some time to figure that all out. And get the headers on. That's no big deal. I just got to make some brackets in the back to make sure they fit, because they are a different set of headers. But that's what I'm in the process of doing. And I don't know why I thought it would be okay to work outside this week, but it's chilly. But anyways, good news is it's not too cloudy, so we are getting some sun, so get some vitamin D in us. So I'm gonna go at finishing this, and Dennis wants to come over to fire the motor up. I don't think that's gonna happen today, but tomorrow. And then Thursday we have practice up at Maryville after getting rained out last Saturday. There's another practice over at Ranchville on Friday, and then we would race Saturday at Maryville. But again, the long range forecast, I'm not really big on that, but it is calling for more rain. So Thursday looks good though, so you want to get those laps in and be able to go and break this motor in without being under full race conditions. So at least you'll get like 4 or 5 sessions at practice, and to get the first couple where you're just cruising around and making sure all the fluids are staying where they're supposed to go, and the motor's running right, and then we can get into flooring it and get it race ready. And so yeah, we're looking forward to everything. And so this is my job, and I'm gonna get this done, and so I'll do a little video on this. Just very tedious and time consuming. Okay.
No, if you got the time trial, every time you go to a track, you should be 10-year time trialing for the system. When you show up at a track, if you are time trialing,
But I thought you don't like time trialing.
I hate it. That's why I want to practice it. Works better.
We're trying to match the shorter one.
Okay, so here's a day's work. Got the carburetor sitting on. Got all the pulleys, red hoses, fan, alternator, power steering. Takes a bit of time to get that stuff all lined up. Fuel pump, that line is too long. I'm gonna have to take it off and cut it, shorten it up. I need the sensors for water temp, oil pressure, put the cap, rotor on, spark plugs, and put some water in the motor. And then tomorrow Dennis is going to come over after work and we'll fire this baby up, and then we'll get to go to practice on Thursday and just break it in easy. But I think all the running around is pretty much done, and we're just gonna button it up now and just make sure everything's tight, water's in it, everything's ready to go.